Yo, what's up guys? Today we're going into plays for the next two games of the NFL divisional round. On Sunday we got Texans at Patriots and then Rams at Bears. Both of these are going to be elite matchups. Honestly, better than this 49ers Seahawks one. This Bills Broncos one was an absolute banger. But let's first up, before we talk about these two games, let's go ahead and recap the day before, because guys, we had a pretty good day on the free picks. So on the free picks yesterday, we went 2 of 3 with hitting both plays in the Bills Broncos game. We had Bo Nix to throw a pick, Josh Allen over on rushing yards. He absolutely crushed that line, by the way. It was only at 40 yards, which was way too easy. He ended the game with over 60 yards. And Jackson Smith-Njigba was the only play that missed for us. We expected the Seahawks to attack the Niners' weak passing defense, but unfortunately for us, they didn't actually have to do that at all because they were already winning by 17 points. They just needed to run the ball really fast. They got past the first quarter. JSN had a great game, still got a touchdown, but did not hit his line of 99.5 receiving yards. But it's okay, you still made money if you took every single one of these as a straight play. 2 of 3 is never a bad day. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the winnable. This is where I drop free plays every single day. I dropped a free play in there yesterday, and we're dropping another one today for these games. Make sure you guys are joining on the free plan. It's the link up there, winnable.com/BAM, or the link just down in the description. You're going to get my best plays every single day. Now, before I get into any more picks, any parlays, there is one thing you guys can do to make the most amount of money betting on the NFL this Sunday, the best return on investment, and it's not with any of these picks we're talking about today. It is simply by signing up for a new app and claiming the free money that they're giving you. Right now, Underdog Fantasy has a new user offer where once you play your first $5, you get $75 in bonus entries right into your account. And you only unlock this offer when you sign up on Underdog with code BAM. Good news is Underdog is available in a ton of states right now. So if you're in any of these yellow states right here on this map, you are good to go. Sign up on Underdog with code BAM and you'll unlock this insane offer where you play $5, you get $75. So I don't really care how many parlays you hit. You're not beating a 15x return on investment, which is exactly what this offer is. Absolutely ridiculous, and that link is in the comments of this video. Now, let's talk about play number 1. We're going to start off with the earlier game, which is Houston Texans at New England Patriots. And in this one, we're hitting Christian Kirk, guys. Every single sign is pointing towards hitting Christian Kirk because now major injuries coming out. Obviously, Tank Dell has been out for quite a while, but Nico Collins is injured as well. Got a concussion. He's not going to come back in this game. So now, what we thought as the Texans' 2-star receivers going into the season, both of them are out. Who's going to be the guy to step up? Well, we actually don't need to guess and speculate about who might be the guy to step up for the Texans. We already know, because last game, Nico Collins out with an injury. Halfway through the game, what happened? Christian Kirk got 144 yards, and it wasn't close. He was by far and away the number 1 guy on this team. And we'll go ahead and check the box score from that game against the Steelers. And I know it says 30-6. This game was actually very close until halfway through the fourth quarter when the Texans ran away with it. So Stroud had 250 yards, and boom, Christian Kirk, 144 yards on 8 catches, 9 targets. So he only missed 1 catch, and he got the touchdown and a 46-yard pass. The other guys competing, for filling the shoes of Nico Collins and Tank Dell are Jaden Higgins, who got 39 yards, Xavier Hutchinson, who got 21 yards, Stover, Schultz, basically nobody. Nobody is coming anywhere close to Christian Kirk's level of production. And it's not like he just had a huge play on a deep shot that got him all these yards. No. He was targeted 9 times, most out of any other player, and he caught 8 of those balls. Christian Kirk is 100% demand. I have no idea why this line is down at 39.5. It might just be the easiest over we've ever seen this playoffs. So take Christian Kirk. Now let's move into game number 2. We're talking about the Bears hosting the Rams. Now, first thing we got to talk about in this game is going to be the cold weather. Though everybody's saying, well, Matthew Stafford and the LA Rams, they're not used to playing in this cold weather. Well, need I remind you, Matthew Stafford played quite a bit of his time up in the NFC North stadiums, right? Matthew Stafford's not been an LA Ram for all long. Matthew Stafford is one of those quarterbacks who is experienced in the league. He's played a ton of games, one of the most experienced quarterbacks still available in active right now, and there's no way he's going to be faced by some cold in this game. He and this Rams team care about the playoffs way too much to flop in the cold, like the Dolphins pretty much do every time they make the playoffs. He's not Tua Tagovailoa. We've got to cut that narrative. The most important thing in this game is the matchups. The Bears secondary is pretty terrible. It's pretty bad. The Bears secondary let up. This is literally the only stats that are going to matter for this game. Because if we check the Bears secondary, what happened last game? Yeah, they made it past the Packers. It wasn't easy. It wasn't clean. Jordan Love dropped 323 yards, 4 touchdowns, was only sacked 1 time. That's what the Bears defense was able to do to the opposing quarterback. And that's Jordan Love, who's throwing to Romeo Doubs, Matthew Golden, and Jaden Reed. Those 3 names are nothing compared to Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, and playoffs Colby Parkinson. Honestly, this Rams team might just have the most stacked roster there is right there. Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams, there's no way the Bears secondary is going to be able to handle that. The Panthers secondary, who is a significantly better unit than this Bears team is, was able to contain Matthew Stafford quite a bit of the game. Unfortunately, the Rams edged them out in the very end of the game. The important thing to see here is the Bears are not the Panthers. The Bears do not have the defensive capabilities that they need in this game. They're not going to be able to compete with Matthew Stafford's passing offense. So Matthew Stafford has hit this in 7 of the last 10 games, coming off a 300-yard game against the Panthers, and the line is at 260. There is one thing that the Rams are going to do in this game, and that's pass the ball. They've been doing it all season long. They've got Puka Nacua, best wide receiver in the league. They've got Devontae Adams, who has a good case for a top 5, easily a top 10 wide receiver in football. The Bears secondary is injured. They're beat up. They don't have anybody there. They're not going to be able to compete with this Rams team. It's just not even close. But moving into play number 2, play number 2 for this game, play number 3 for the video, it's going to be Colston Loveland over on receptions. The line is at 4.5, and the reason we're hitting this on the over is very, very simple. He is the number 1 option for Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams absolutely loves targeting Colston Loveland. In fact, he had 8 receptions in that last game, and not just 8 receptions. He absolutely popped off 15 targets. 15 targets is a ridiculous amount. Hauled and those passes, 137 yards, and he didn't get a touchdown in this game. But I wouldn't say he might not get a touchdown in this game. It's very possible. The Rams' defense is pretty mid. The Carolina Panthers and Bryce Young were able to put up 260 passing yards on them. The Rams, yeah, they got a good rushing defense, but their secondary, it's susceptible to a bad passing offense. If Jalen Coker, with no disrespect, can get 7 receptions and 134 yards on your defense, with Ted McMillan putting up 80 yards, it's probably not a lockdown defense. So if Caleb Williams found holes in the Packers defense, he's going to be able to find holes in the Rams defense, and we know the Rams are going to be leading in this game. The Rams are the better team, and the Bears frequently go down in the first 3 quarters. It's just a trend. It just happens every single game. The Bears don't start off the game well, so when they're going to be going down, what's going to happen? They're going to have to pass the ball. It happened last game against the Packers. It's going to happen this game against the Rams. And Colston Loveland is Caleb Williams' guy. In the last 3 games, he's gotten 6 receptions, 10 receptions, 8 receptions. And now, for whatever reason, the line is sitting at 4.5. Take the over on Colston Loveland on the receptions. Take the over on Matt Stafford, 260 passing yards. And hit the over on Christian Kirk at 39.5 receiving yards. Those are our 3 plays for the day. If you want my best play, make sure to join the Winnable. I'm dropping my against the spread play in there. And make sure you guys are locking in on Underdog. They're giving a play 5, get 75 to every single user when you sign up with code BAM. That's all I got for the video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Let's make some money on NFL Sunday.